Yeah, it's freaking beautiful.
In this second episode of our 2-week vacation around Bali, we visit an interesting mask and puppet museum.
The hand puppets, that's cool. Well, pocket puppets, sorry.
Check out a less touristy monkey forest, and lots more. We then head towards Seminyak and Uluwatu to see some famous sites. But first, let's get purified and see a local healer.
How is the shower?
I'm sitting there in the shower.
Yeah, another day, another purification.
I will be so clean in the end of the Bali. But you will go to the medicine man.
Yeah, hopefully fixes this. My face, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Thank you for waiting.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tunik.
Christina.
Nice to
meet you.
Sonia.
Sonia.
They can't speak English, so I will be translating for them.
Yeah, for the holy water bathing. And then after that we go down to the next temple, which is close by.
Today, we're going to see a local medicine man, or a local healer, which was definitely an interesting experience. But first, we'll go through our second purification with our local guide Tunik. This one was quite different from the first. So again, here's some interesting points of this purification process.
Wow.
It's not what I expected at all.
And no one around us.
Yeah, I said the chainsaw guy. That's okay.
See? So this is a baby rice, the green one. I don't know if you have seen that before, but this is the baby rice. We're waiting for this, so will be flat. So we use a tractor like down there. So in Indonesia, we harvest twice a year. This one we call chanang. Chanang means beautiful purpose in Sanskrit.
Now I'm sure if you come to Bali, you'll see these everywhere, on the streets, in front of houses and temples. These are daily offerings to the gods, called Cheneng Sari. These offerings are based on a belief of self-sacrifice because it takes time and effort to prepare these daily. You can put anything personal on there, like food, cigarettes or money. It's a symbolic act of appreciation to the gods. Now firstly, you must calm your mind and body before you go into the water. Tunik will do the same, but also pray for you as well. Once you're calm, you can now head into the water. Just like the one before, you're cleansing your body and mind from any negative energy around you. Tunik went into great depth about the process, which was fantastic to see and understand. There is so much meaning behind every step. For example, rice can represent life and is sacred here in Bali, so it will be placed on your forehead and neck. You'll also eat a little bit as well. Each placement has its own purpose. Like it is thought that placing it on your forehead will provide the person with wisdom by enhancing your third eye. I think you can see the main difference between the two purifications. This place was way less crowded, and the process was a lot slower, giving you more time to soak it all in. Still though, both are great experiences, and it's up to you what you'd prefer.
Lost the focus. Hey, there we go. Good. And how much was it?
30. Is it 20?
It's 30. It's 30,000 for tourists plus the sarong.
But the sarong is included. But you can buy and support some locals here to buy sarong, your own.
Nice.
So for your information, the temple in Bali, the area, the building, divided into 3 sections. We call that 3 mandala. Start from Nista mandala outside, and then Madhya is here, and then Utama is inside. Utama means the main one. Is inside there. And all of the water in this area, in this temple around, is come from this pond. There's all this spring back here.
Wow, that looks nice. Looks good. Puppet and Mask Museum, right?
Yes.
Off around the world.
Guy? Ruwatsa. Hello. Good,
Follow
you.
her.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome our place.
You are fine with this stuff?
Very well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, we can enter.
Mhm.
We can look around our collection. Where are you come from?
Australia, Czech,
Different country.
and Balinese. Just in case.
Next door is my house.
Okay, please enter and look around. It's dream mask.
Were you dreaming?
Yeah.
Tuhle jako ze sna.
Move like this.
And they are like older. Yes.
More older.
The hand puppets, that's cool. Oh, pocket puppets, sorry.
So how many houses? 7 houses? 7 houses. Yeah.
If you're going to visit one museum near Ubud, then let it be this one. This museum has almost 7,000 masks and puppets, and not just from Bali, but other parts of Indonesia as well, even going further to other parts of the world and beyond. Masks are essential in Balinese culture because they are used in rituals, ceremonies, and for artistic expression. The small details in each mask and the stories behind them were fascinating to see. We ended up staying for quite some time, and it was worth the extra stop.
Yeah, in the young Barack Obama, he was living in Jakarta. He'll study in Jakarta.
A vlastně Barack Obama on studoval v Jakartě. Že on tam žil. Finally, sorry for waiting. Hello.
It's okay. It's Ketut The Healer.
Ketut The Healer. Hello, Christina. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Christina.
Yeah, okay.
Meeting a Balinese healer was definitely a highlight for me on this 2-week holiday. It's not the usual thing that I would do, but I was intrigued and wanted to know more about Balinese culture. The entire healing process is fascinating, but is also a very long process. So in this episode, I'll show you a scaled down version of it, but I'll be making a longer episode about this experience soon, because it truly deserves its own video.
So from here you can see how is the healer starting the healing process. Yes.
Ang purwati tam warning na warning don sang yang tunga om la sita pura mungat kan orang orang yang dewahan warning pura namani suci.
So the healer we are seeing today is named Ketut, and he'll examine my energy to see if there is anything wrong or if something is blocked. Now in general, Balinese healers are known for their deep awareness of how the mind, body and spirit are all connected, and their healing practices try to restore the balance between them. Firstly, you get examined to see if your energy is in good shape. Once Ketut examined me, he noticed something wasn't right, and I was being attacked by bad energy. Again, it's quite detailed on what exactly this bad energy is and where it came from, but all you need to know is that it's bad, and it can cause cloudy thinking, difficulty focusing, or tiredness. And I'll admit, I had a few of those symptoms. Now the process of healing begins. What's really interesting, Tuni can't understand him at all. Just a few brief words like get out or leave now.
Om Chandraning Soda Manik dua ngasih ni laporan kekuatan penggerak sujiwat penundan taksu. Chandraning Puramaning Diu. Om Sang Yang Sila Yukti Waksara Nirmurti jadi ngangut so mewalekan usia nang badan ngangut ke dewan.
After the process, he'll then read my energy one more time to make sure it's all good. And it is, thank God.
He didn't do anything. Yeah, he didn't do anything now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's gone already. Yeah, even he speak in Sanskrit language, the mantra is Sanskrit. Some I can understand. They said like, go away from his body, go away from his body.
You can also ask the healer questions, like about your loved ones that have passed away. And whether you believe it or not, it can be an emotional experience.
Thank
Yeah, if you have more questions, you can ask too.
I think I'm done.
I will say this, after all of us saw that healer, we had the best sleep ever. And personally, I feel like it did help me in some sort of way. But still to this day, I struggle on whether I believe in this or not. So maybe this is holding me back from being fully healed. And this experience is something that I'll never forget.
Two coffee. One is not enough.
So tired today.
Kamu datang ke sini nggak ya?
Yeah, it's freaking beautiful.
It's already beautiful.
Jesus. Ah, okay. Okay, cool.
My name is Capung. Mean dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Yes.
Cool name, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So already.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You can follow me.
Oh, we're actually going in the water. All right. Oh, I already smacked my knee. Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like adventurous like straight away. I thought we would like slowly and then.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to keep going. We go there. We go to second canyon. Second canyon, no exit. You must be continue the last canyon and then exit around.
This amazing trek allows you to immerse yourself in these incredible canyons. You explore this natural beauty by walking, climbing, and sometimes even swimming through the harder parts. Keep in mind, you'll definitely have to get in the water, so bring the correct pair of shoes and clothing.
You have small magic here. Give your hand. No. Wait. For the brown skin like this.
Oh, that looks okay. That looks amazing.
Not good for you.
Now there will be a guide with you the whole time. They will tell you exactly where to step or swim to avoid certain sharp rocks underwater. This trek is physically demanding, but is also so much fun and kind of relaxing at the same time. Our two guides, Dragonfly and Jamor, made this experience even better. They're always making it fun and cracking a few jokes along the way, but always making sure everyone was safe while going through the canyons.
This is not coming here. Follow me. Don't come in here. Here.
I slipped there a bit, like
Are
my
you okay?
ankle hurts. Yeah. You
Yeah,
have to. I feel like you have to focus 100%. You can't be distracted.
but the guides are great, you know, they're always helping. Thank you so much for the tour. So once you finish the trek, you head back to the main area, where there are shower facilities and lockers. You'll also get a complimentary lunch. One final thing, just keep an eye on the weather, because if it rains too much, the canyons will be closed due to flooding. T-Rex.
Ja. Allemaal de matador.
Thank you. I don't know that. Thank you. That's huge.
And you?
Yeah.
You can really touch them.
Oh, really? 1, 2, 3. Today, we're heading towards Tanah, one of the most iconic temples on the island. But first, we're making a few stops on the way.
Is it safe?
Yes. Try it.
One thing about Bali is its many magnificent temples, and there are plenty of them. This one being away from the crowds, it was really a great change of pace. You can still enjoy those pleasant moments away from the noise.
30,000 Indonesian rupiah per person.
30,000 per person. Okay, cool.
And you will get your personal tour guide here.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's really nice.
She will protect you, don't worry.
Thank you. So only a 10-minute drive from the temple will lead you here to the Sangha monkey forest. This peaceful forest is filled with massive nutmeg trees and 3 monkey tribes. So the monkeys here behave differently. They will try to jump on you since they associate doing this with receiving some food. And this is exactly what happened to me. A surprise jump attack that I did not see coming. And lucky for me, they managed to capture that look of surprise. So now I have that awkward moment forever, printed and put in a pretty frame.
I picked that one, picked the right one. Sorry.
Just great, thanks. It's definitely a great alternative to the Ubud monkey forest. Next was a quick stop at the Oga Oga Museum. Oga Oga depicts evil spirits as demonic, massive figures constructed of bamboo and paper. All villagers will create one of these scary things, parade them around, and eventually set them on fire to symbolize the removal of evil forces in life. However, almost every year, they choose the best one and display it in this museum for everyone to enjoy and get spooked.
Když mají jenom kousek 5 kilometrů třeba, tak chodili pěsky.
If you only try one local dish, then make it this one. Try the mouth-watering flavors of Bali's iconic dish, Babi Guling, a culinary delight that tantalizes your taste buds. Be warned though, it can get spicy, but that's just part of the experience.
It's your end.
Tanah Lot is a breathtaking place where the ancient temple meets the sea. It was built in the 16th century to honor the sea gods and ward off evil spirits. It's truly stunning. No wonder it's a popular place to visit with all its natural beauty. One thing I regret though is not waiting for the sunset, but there is always next time. Alrighty, dropping off the parents to Defensa. It's time to bid Christy's mom and Alan farewell. However, Christy and I will continue to travel around Bali for our last couple of days left on this holiday. But before we drop them off at the airport, they wanted to do some last minute shopping.
Yeah, big hug, big hug. Yeah, thank you, Mama. Thank you. Yeah. Come. See you next time. Welcome to Bali. Never know. Don't forget alam. I take photo. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm sending to my wife. My wife asking, please take photo. Yeah, photo now. This is 47.
Now this giant shopping place has pretty much every Balinese souvenir you can think of, from that surfboard dolphin thingy to colourful sarongs, flip-flops, jewellery, a lot of paintings, and Balinese coffee. It's a great place to shop if you'd rather a fixed price.
182,000.
182,000. And let's face it, you've been on vacation, having a great time, and not thinking about souvenirs for the family. Well, don't worry, this store is open 24/7 and located 10 minutes from the airport. It's got you covered with that last minute gift.
45,000.
Math.
I'm not gonna get it. Too many choices, eh?
Many. I will end up with nothing.
Hello. No, thank you. You too.
Hello, how are you?
Okay,
You want
thanks.
an anklet?
Oh, we got some. No more.
Hello, you want a kiwi?
No, thank you.
Okay,
Oh, no, thanks. The next day, we headed to Kuta and walked along the beach. Besides taking surfing lessons, which there are plenty of people offering it, it was quite crowded, so we didn't stay for long.
Hello, welcome to Bali, yeah?
Sexy head.
So after traveling around Bali, taking on hikes and monkeys, it was nice to cafe hop and do nothing. And for the next couple of days, this is exactly what we did. Nothing really. We ate some amazing ice cream.
Which one is your favorite?
Me and Bacho.
Bacho?
team.
Let's see a robot dance.
We drank at this fun games bar called Shooters and played some games.
Cheers.
Here in Seminyak, you eat, drink, relax, sometimes play games, and repeat. There's just so much ways to relax and have fun here. It's just next level. You can sip and paint. or blow and sip. You're always sipping alcohol at everything you do here, and I'm definitely okay with that. I think Seminyak is a great recharge spot, and I could have stayed here for another couple of days, just relaxing and having fun. The highlight for me, however, was this awesome Seminyak beach and its stunning red sunset. By now, we were exhausted from all the sipping and just wanted to do that typical holiday thing, drink a coconut on the beach and watch the sun go down.
Outside shower. It's beautiful. That's pretty cool. I haven't had this before. And the plants. And the toilet. Nice.
Can you imagine to go on toilet here? Like that open space? It's so cool.
It's very cool.
Mm-hmm. Today, we are exploring Uluwatu's famous sites with a local guide, and starting off with this temple by the sea. Built around the 11th century, this ancient temple is a beautiful place to wander around and soak in the views high above the cliffs. One thing that is a recurring theme here in Bali is the cheeky monkeys, but these ones are special. You really have to be careful.
That one.
It is not so big, like the king of monkeys, yeah?
Nah. Oh.
They are way more aggressive and will try to steal something off you, like this hat or sunglasses. The only way to get it back is to exchange it for some food. They are the monkey mafia of Bali. Having said that, the views and the stroll along the cliff edges are amazing. It's worth walking around the monkeys to see this beautiful temple grounds. To my surprise, you can also see a rare albino monkey. The story we have been told is that unfortunately, it was attacked by other monkeys and wasn't accepted into any tribes, so the locals had to keep it in captivity for its own safety. It is really a sad story, but at least he has a friend with him. Our next stop is one of Uluwatu's well-known beaches. Entry to the beach requires payment. This is the first time I've seen this, and I'm curious if it's a common occurrence in other Bali beaches. Now, after seeing that beautiful red sunset in Seminyak, this one just couldn't compare. I think the problem is that this beach is very small, and there are so many people here. It was really difficult to find a place to just sit and relax, so we didn't stay for long. I'm sure there are plenty of other beautiful beaches in Uluwatu, but we were betting on this one, so we didn't make time to see the others.
Here we are!
At Cultural Park.
Not running.
I can walk, you know.
Tiketnya satu orang aja. Udah bulan 3, sampai
the entrance? This way. Okay.
Some music. Ooh.
It's really nice. It's like vegan. We're gonna start the statue. Oh, your journey starts here.
Huge!
Giant statues everywhere. It's beautiful.
Our last stop was GWK Park to see one of the tallest statues in the world. The park itself is massive and involves a lot of walking. You'll encounter giant statues of various gods, beautiful gardens, and a theatre where a live show takes place every day. There is just so much open space here. The main statue itself depicts the Hindu god Vishnu riding the mythical bird Garuda. This is now the tallest statue in Indonesia. The statue took over 28 years to make and cost more than $100 million. It's very impressive. You can also walk inside for an additional fee, but you'll have to go with a guide. Even if you choose not to go inside, it's still amazing to see from the outside. Now you're probably thinking, where did we stay this whole time? Besides our accommodation in Seminyak and Uluwatu, we lived in a family-run homestay in Ubud and pretty much did day trips around Bali from here. Kevin and his family were amazing. We became good friends with them. Kevin even went out of his way to show his local rice fields on his day off. and that's a memory we'll always remember and appreciate. So I'll leave you with this, a video of his awesome homestay. I hope this video has helped you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
My family and I welcome you at Alam Parasita Bali.